Namaskaram. Thank you very much, Sri Shankar, for that wonderful introduction. And I'll just take a couple of minutes to probably talk briefly about what we are going to do today. And like Sri Shankar said, how it personally means a lot to me to be a part of this wonderful project, Sustaining Sampradaya, which has been doing a great service to music in terms of educating students to understand the greatness of our Sampradaya, our music which is steeped in tradition and various things which are associated with that word itself, like for example we say Pathantaram or Patham. What these words mean and what kind of importance these words have in the lives of a Carnatic musician. So, like Sri Shankar said, I have been associated with Cleveland Festival for many years, I think from 1993, and to do this Sustaining Sampradaya, I am personally very happy, and I welcome everyone to this session, and I am sure that everyone, all of you are going to really do very well in the field of Carnatic music, and let us all join. And like he said, today we have taken up the composition of a great composer, a great musician. I mean, everything about him has been great. I could go on like this forever, but it's a blessing for me that I had the privilege of being associated with the great Mahavidwan, Sri T.R.S. sir, as we fondly called him, T.R. Subramaniam sir. And it is another important point that Sri T.R.S. sir was very closely associated with the Cleveland Festival since its very inception. So it's really wonderful that we are going to be celebrating this Sustaining Sampradaya concert also as a tribute to him. So as far as I am concerned, I grew up in Delhi and I had the privilege of, like I said, being associated with T.R.S. sir in many ways. So I used to accompany him on the violin in many concerts, traveled with him widely to many places, have extensively heard him sing and talk about music a lot, and got to know his thoughts on music, and also used to participate in a lot of sessions. He did like in Delhi, he used to organize singing sessions, practice sessions every week, which for us at that time was a great boon. So everyone could just come and listen to these sessions and take part in this in these sessions, and he would very openly offer his knowledge to everyone. So I was one of those fortunate ones who had this wonderful association with him, not only as somebody who played violin for him, but also as someone whom he fondly shared his musical thoughts with. And today I am very happy that the wonderful Varnam in Ragam Behag, Vanajaksha, has been chosen as the first item to be presented in the concert. So the Varnam, as you all know, is as Sri Shankar also said, is customarily presented in the very beginning of the concert. The tradition which was started by the great Sri Arigudi Ramanajayangar. This wonderful pattern of concert Paddhati, which was started by Ramanajayangar and which is being followed till today. It is being followed in our concerts all the time. Is a very short way of ensuring that the concert is successful. So the Varnam is a piece which is very important for many reasons. One of them being that you all know it sort of sets the tempo for a concert. Not only that, I think the even more powerful reason is that the Varnam serves as something which we can always refer to understand the raga in its entirety. Also understand the important phrases, the nuances of the raga, the characteristic phrases which have to be there in the raga. And even though it's said that it builds the foundation for us, I feel that the Varnam is something which guides us all through our journey as a musician. So at times when we have some doubt about some prayogas or things like that, of course we can refer to the compositions, the Trinity compositions and many other kritis and things like that. The Varnam does this very well as a foundational entity to help us understand the raga well. So, and that having said that, it also helps us for our sadhakam, for our practice. My Guru Sangeeta Bhushanam Pudukkottai Sri Janakiraman sir, who learned from the great Sri Thyagaraja sir in the famous Sangeeta Bhushanam course of Annamalai University. He used to say that we all have to practice Varnams all the time. In a musician, regardless of his experience or practice or whatever, we need to practice the Varnam all the time, because it enhances many aspects of our you can say music virtuosity, as regards for example, the vocal prowess. Suppose you're practicing something and you need to strengthen everything is encapsulated in this Varnam itself. What we talk when we talk about voice culture and all these things, it is ingrained in our system itself. Just by practicing the Varnam, we will get a complete tour of what we are supposed to do as far as the practice itself is concerned. Singing the Varnam with swarams, then singing the Varnam as akaram, singing the Varnam in different speeds, different gatis, nadais. It serves as a very important exercise. It's not necessary that we have to do all these things in a concert, but for practice, it's a wonderful exercise as well. That is true for vocalists as well as any instrumentalists as well. Okay, so we're now going to start learning this Varnam in the Ragam Behag. Let's first begin by singing the Arohanam and Avarohanam of the Raga. Okay, before starting the Arohanam, Avarohanam, I just need to give you some information about this particular aspect, especially for this Ragam. Behag, as again our Shankar, who very nicely summed up the entire idea of to the concept as well as the raga. This Behag is one of those ragas which our music has taken in from Hindustani music but made it its own. And there are some ragas which Hindustani music also has taken from Carnatic music. We'll come to that later. So this is one of those ragas which has come to stay like that. And having said that, generally for any raga, Arohanam and Avarohanam serves the purpose of telling us what is the boundary of a raga. But I don't think it will give us enough information as to what all you can do in the raga. So it's always a good idea to understand the raga in its totality in terms of the prayogas, in terms of what are the sancharas you can do in the raga. And that has a very close connection with the compositions themselves. So that's why you say that to understand a raga, or to just even get to know a raga, you should know a lot of compositions in a particular raga. And Varnam is again a very, very important thing when it comes to that aspect of it. So this is, like I said, again you have to not rely too much on the Arohanam and Avarohanam, especially for ragas like this, but go by the melody, go by some of the compositions which are there in the raga. But this ragam itself is considered to be a janya of the 29th Mela, Dhira Shankarabharanam. And again it's a Bhashanga raga, which means that it takes other notes, Anyaswaras. So there are some versions, as far as the Arohanam, Avarohanam itself is concerned, there are one or two versions of the Arohanam, Avarohanam itself, but not with a major difference. We will sing all these. So let's first begin with one Arohanam and Avarohanam, which is generally accepted. Let's just first sing Sapasa. Sa pa sa Sagama panidasa, Sagama panidasa, Sanida pamagamarisa,
Sanida pamagamarisa.
Okay. Sagama panidasa,
Sagama panidasa,
Sanida pamagamarisa,
Sanida pamagamarisa.
Sagama panidasa, Sanida pamagamarisa,
Sagama panidasa, Sanida pamagamarisa.
Samagama panida nisa. Next one. Samagama panida nisa, Sanida pamagamarisa,
Sanida pamagamarisa.
Okay. Without bothering too much about any further details, it's enough if you just know that this is the Arohanam and Avarohanam which you are supposed to follow. But it is more important to know what are the prayogas in this ragam. So you would have noticed that, like I said in the very beginning, that this is a Bhashanga ragam. So there are two Madhyamams and there are two Nishadams also used sparingly, but I did not sing it now. So when we sing the prayogams themselves at that time, you will see how they are used. So to do that, let us just sing some phrases. I will just sing some phrases, you can repeat after me. Tadarranalla, tadarranalla, arla, tadarranalla,
Tadarranalla,
arla, Tadarranalla, Gama pani sa gari maga tadarala ararara na 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 la ni sari ni da na la na la. So that is the basic idea of the ragam. Sa ga ma pa ma pa, sa ga ma pa ma pa, pa da ma ga, ga ma pa ni da sa, sa sa ga ri ma ga, ri ma ga ri sa, sa ni sa ri ni da, ma pa da ma ga, ri ma ga ri sa. Okay, now let us start the varnam. So the varnam is in aditalam. So the first line goes like, I'll just sing the swaram first and then we'll go to the words, the sahityam. So if you look at the notation, in this notation the last page will have just the sahityam of the varnam also. Sa ma ga pa, sa ma ga pa, pa ma ga ma ga, can you repeat? Sa ma ga pa, once again loudly. Sa ma ga pa, pa ma ga, ga ma pa ni da, sa ni da, ga ma pa ni da, sa ni da, pa ma pa ga ma ga ri, sa ma ga pa, pa ma ga ma ga, ga ma pa ni da, sa ni da, pa ma pa ga ma ga ri. Okay, now let us go to the words, lyrics, the sahityam. So sa ma ga pa, sa ma ga pa, that there it is Vanajaksha, Vanajaksha, once again Vanajaksha, ga ma pa ni da, sa ni da, adukku enna Vanajaksha nil ne pa Ri. So there it is. Nam Naumiti
Naumiti
Vanajaksha
Vanajaksha
Nilnenam Miti
Nimnenam Miti.
Okay, now let us sing it to Thalam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vanajaksha Nilnenam Miti Vanajaksha Nilnenam Miti. No, you can.
Vanajaksha Nimnenam Miti Vanajaksha Nimnenam Miti.
Okay, now actually there are some optional sangatis also in this. So Vanaja Samamagagappa Vanaja. Shall we try that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Vanaja. So everything else remains the same. Aksha. Aksha. Okay, we'll sing it once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vanaja. Aksha. Nilnenam Miti
Vanajaksha Nimnenam Miti Vanajaksha Nimnenam Miti.
Next one. Vanaja Aksha Aksha Mapadaga Upamamaga Vanaja Aksha. Okay. Vanaja Aksha Vanaja Aksha Nilnenam Miti Vanaja Aksha Nilnenam Miti. Okay, now let us sing each one of these sangatis one by one. Vanaja Aksha Nilnenam Miti
Vanaja Aksha Nimnenam Miti
Vanaja nilne namiti
Vanajaksha
Once again, last one. Very good. Now, let us go to the next line of the Pallavi. So, the swaram is sa ni da pa sa ni gari sa ni da pa sa ni da pa sa ni gari
Sani gari
ma ga pa ma
Maga Pama
sa ni da pa sa ni gari ma ga pa ma
Sani da pa Sani gari Maga Pama
Sani ri sa ni da pa
Sani ri Sani da pa
pa ma da pa ma ga ga ri sa pa ma da pa ma ga ga ri sa. Okay, sa ni da pa. From there once again.
Sa ni da pa sa ni gari ma ga pa ma sa ni ri sa ni da pa pa ma da pa ma ma ga ga ri sa
na mi da mi da kru
na mi da
pa kripa pa here the knee we will use the kaisig nishadam pa joda kripa jodara na
mi da
kripa jodara. Once again. So there you can give that slide pa ma da pa like that joda okay, from that last line once again na
mi da kripa jodara
once again
na mi da
From there we'll sing once again.
Vanajaksha ninyenam niti Vanajaksha ninyenam niti Vanajaksha ninyenam niti namita kripa judara namita kripa judara.
So till in the Pallavi itself, if you see, you can notice how wonderfully the idea of the raga itself is woven in the Pallavi. So that gives a very good idea of the initial portion of how you have to sing Behag. Now we go to the Anupallavi. Sa nida nida upama, sa nida nida upama, padamagapa, padamagapa, sa nida nida upama,
sa nida nida upama,
padamagapa,
padamagapa,
magarisa,
magarisa,
nida upama,
nida upama,
sa nida upasa,
sa nida upasa,
sanaka, sanaka, sanaka,
sanaka,
dimuni,
dimuni,
sanuta, sanuta, pada, pada, now with the talam. Sanaka, dimuni, sanuta, pada, sanaka, dimuni, sanuta, pada. Once again, sanaka,
dimuni, sanuta, pada.
Now, Sanuta Pada, there is one more Sankati. Sanaka dimuni sanuta pada. Sanaka dimuni sanuta pada.
Sanaka dimuni Muni Sannuta Pada.
Okay, now Pani Sagama Pani Sagama Saga
Saga
Swami Shri Venu. So that is those are the words. So Pani Sagama Sagama Pamagama Garisa.
Pani Sagama Sagama Pamagama Garisa.
Once again. Pani Sagama Sagama Pamagama Garisa. Once more.
Pani Sagama Sagama Pamagama
Garisa. Nisari Nida.
Nisari Nida.
Mapada Maga.
Mapada Maga.
Garisa.
Garisa.
Mapada Maga Garisa sa.
Mapada Maga Garisa sa.
Pani Sagama Sagama Pamagama Garisa.
Pani Sagama Sagama Pamagama Garisa.
Okay, good. Swami Shivenu. Swami Shivenu. Venu.
Venu.
Gopal.
Gopal.
Deva. Once again. Swami Shivenu. Swami Shivenu. Go. Okay, and there we'll just repeat that. Swami Shivenu. Gopala Deva. Swami
Shivenu.
Gopala Deva. Now let us repeat both the lines of Anupallavi. Okay. Sana from there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sanakadi
Muni Sannuta Pada. Sanakadi Muni Sannuta Pada. Swami Shivenu. Gopala Deva.
Very good.
Swami Shivenu. Gopala
Deva. Again, Urudara Pallavila in the Bala. Vanajaksha So the actual Kala Pramanam of this Varnam will be slightly faster. We are just singing very slow now. We don't sing two speeds in this. There is only one speed. But it will be we are a bit faster than this. For now, we will sing it like this. Vanajaksha Nyunenamiti Vanajaksha Nyunenamiti Vanajaksha Nyunenamiti Namita Kripa Jodara Namita Kripa Jodara Sanagadi Muni Sannuda Pada Sanagadi Muni Sannuda Pada Swami Shivenu Gopala Deva Swami Shivenu Gopala Deva. Okay. I distinctly remember how wonderfully TRS sir used to give so much importance to that. Wherever such phrases were used, he was very particular on how that pasa is to be handled perfectly. And the sa rigla, he'll be very particular about that. So when you sing that sa, it should be so perfectly in tune that merely singing that sa is enough. It will be such an effect. So in fact, many phrases, all the phrases will sound like the phrase of a particular ragam, only in conjunction with all the other phrases. So Organiser, there will be a small tinge of Pradimadimam in that Panchamam itself. Ramapani Sagari Maga Sani Pama Damaga Sani Daupasa. Then Pada. So you used to extend that re a bit longer than what we would usually do. So that also would give a very beautiful effect. So these were some of the highlights of the style he used to adopt. Okay, now let us go to the Muktayi swaram. Again, a note, a mention about the various things he did, apart from the melodic greatness of these compositions of TRS sir. he employed, as you all would know, things like some rhythmic ornamentations, what we call the poruttam. It was a highlight of his style of his thought process itself, and the style of singing, and not only kalpanas for us, but he used them a lot in the varnams as well. He also was a master in using swaraksharas and things like that. So here, as we progress in the varnam, we will see what are the beautiful things he has done as far as these rhythmic variations are concerned. So ni sa ni da pa ni sa ni sa ni da pa ni sa. That is the first phrase. Ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri.
Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri.
Sa ga ma.
Sa ga ma.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri. Sa ga ma.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri. Sa ga ma.
Ga ma pa ni da pa.
Ga ma pa ni da pa.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Okay. Once again we'll sing till there. Ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma.
Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma.
Ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ma pa sa ga ma.
Ma pa sa ga ma.
Ni sa pa ni sa.
Ni sa pa ni sa.
Ga di ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
Ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma. Till there.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma.
Ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ma pa sa ga ma.
Ma pa sa ga ma.
Ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
Ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
So ma ni da sa. Okay, it ends there. Now let us sing it with the thalam once again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma. Ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa.
Ma pa sa ga ma.
Ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da
sa. So that sa comes and lands on the last beat. So there, to repeat this line, we will just give a carvai of 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So ma ni da sa. Then we will repeat that line. Okay. So let us go from the first line from that sa, we will repeat it again. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ni sa
ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
Okay, now ni sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa da pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa. That is another variation of the same thing. So ni sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa da pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa, like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
Once again.
Ni sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa.
Okay. So second time after stopping on the cha, the karvai there is 3 matras. So ma ni da sa ni da pa ni sa. Let us just sing that phrase. Ni da pa ni sa.
Ni da pa ni sa.
Ni sa ga ri ma ga.
Ni sa ga ri ma ga.
This phrase, both these phrases together. Ni da pa ni sa ga ri ma ga. Once again.
Ni da pa ni sa ga ri ma ga.
Sa ni pa ma ga ri.
Sa ni pa ma ga ri.
Pa ma sa ni da pa.
Pa ma sa ni da pa.
Sa ni pa ma ga ri.
Sa ni pa ma ga ri.
So these parallel phrases, this was another thing which was very passionate about. TRSR used to do a lot of that. Sa ni pa ma ga ri. Pa ma sa ni da pa. Sa ni pa ma ga ri. So sounds very beautiful when you sing it like that. So sa ni pa ma ga ri.
Sa ni pa ma ga ri.
Pa ma sa ni da pa.
Pa ma sa ni da pa.
Sa ni pa ma ga ri.
Sani pa ma ga ma ga re.
Sagama pa ni da sa.
Sagama pa ni da sa.
Sagama pa ni da pa.
Sagama pa ni da pa.
Sagama ga Vanaja.
Sagama ga Vanaja.
Aksha. So we'll just sing this now from that Nida Panisa. Nida Panisa.
Nida Panisa.
Nisa Gari Maga.
Nisa Gari Maga.
Sani Vamaga Magari.
Sani pa ma ga ma ga re.
Pama Sani da ni da pa.
Pa ma sani da ni da pa.
Sani Vamaga Magari.
Sani pa ma ga ma ga re.
Sagama pa ni da sa.
Sagama pa ni da sa.
Sagama pa ni da pa.
Sagama pa ni da pa.
Sagama ga.
Sagama ga.
Vanaja.
Vanaja.
Okay, now let us sing this portion with the talam. So where does it begin? It begins after 3 matras from the last the Vichi. Okay, so I will just count 3 and we will start. 1, 2, 3. Ni da pa ni sa.
Ni sa ga re ma ga. Sa ni pa ma ga ma ga re. Pa ma sa ni da ni da pa. Sa ni pa ma ga ma ga re. Sa ga ma pa ni da sa. Sa ga ma pa ni da pa. Sa ga ma ga Vanaja. Aksha.
Okay, so that was the Muktayi swaram portion. As I was talking to you about the various things which he has done in this Varnam. So if you look at the Muktayi swaram, the first phrase is ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. So in this, if you see certain blocks of phrases or rhythmic structures keep coming. So ni sa ni da pa ni sa. So we can take ni da pa ni sa as suppose one block. So what happens there is ni sa ni da pa ni sa. So then a similar phrase which comes in the next set of phrases is ga re sa ga ma. And what happens in the next one? Ni da pa ni sa. So you have 3 things which are similar. So ni da pa ni sa, then ga re sa ga ma, ni da pa ni sa. So to understand this better, you have to look at these phrases like that. So then you will have an idea of what actually is happening in the Chittaswaram, Muktayi swaram. So ni sa ni da pa ni sa. Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. So ni da pa ni sa is constant. Ni da pa ni sa. 3 plus 4. Ni da pa ni sa. Before that there are 2 swarams, which is ni sa. Ni sa ni da pa ni sa. So 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Okay. Nisa. 7 swaras after Nisa. So 2 plus 7 is the first set of swaras. Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa. Next, what happens? There is an addition of three more swaras in the next phrase. So Gama, Pa, Gama is 5 swarams. So 2 plus 3. And this Nida, Pa, Nisa, the representation for that particular set of notes is again Gari, Sa, Gama. Again that 7. So 2 plus 7. Then you add 3. It becomes 5 plus 7. So that 7 remains constant. Next one, what happens is Gama, Pa, Nida, Pa, Nisa. So what is that? Gama, Pa, 3. Nida, Pa, 3. And again Nisa. It becomes 8. Right. So when we talk about it like that, it sounds really complicated. But to make that kind of a complicated thing so aesthetically appealing is the hallmark of a great composer. That's what he has done here. So this is just one of the many things which come in the Varnam, and all of his Varnams. So he has composed Varnams in Shama Ragam, Devagandhari, where another Ragam? Hamir Kalyani, Sendilwal Murugaya. He himself used to like that Varnam very much. And in fact, before he actually taught it, this Devagandhari Varnam, I was there in the session where he was just testing out the swarams. So I was lucky to be part of that session also. And of course, many other Varnams and Tilanas. Okay, so Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Gama, Pa, Gama, Gari, Sa, Gama, Gama, Pa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa. 2 plus 7. Next one is
5 plus 7.
5 plus 7. Next one is 8 plus 7. So this is the idea. So Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Gama, Pa, Gama, Gari, Sa, Gama, Gama, Pa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa. If you sing it just like that, it may sound to be a continuous set of swarams, but so many things have happened here. Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Gama, Pa, Gama, Gari, Sa, Gama, Gama, Pa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa. Then the next portion is modeled on that final phrase of the third block of swaras. Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Ma, Pa, Sa, Ga, Ma, Nisa, Pa, Nisa. So Nida, Pa, Nisa, Ma, Pa, Sa, Ga, Ma, Nisa, Pa, Nisa, Ga, Ri, Ma, Ga, Pa, Ma, Ni, Da, Sa. After that, Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nisa, Ga, Ri, Ma, Ga. Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nisa, Ga, Ri, Ma, Ga. Can you tell me what that is? What is the number associated with that swara? Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nisa, Ga, Ri, Ma, Ga. 7. Nida, Pa, Nisa, Nisa, Ga, Ri, Ma, Ga. So Nida, Pa, Nisa, 2 1 1 1 2. Then 1 1 1 1 1 2. That is the pattern he has given. Ni da pa nisa nisa ga ri ma ga. Even that 7, he didn't want to make it sound the same. So that kind of variety. Then sa ni pa ma ga ri pa ma. Again you see the parallel phrases coming. Sa ni pa ma ga ri pa ma sa ni da pa sa ni pa ma ga ri. So what are these in terms of numbers? 9. taka dhimi taka takita taka dhimi taka takita taka dhimi taka takita. Sani pama gama gari pama sani da ni da pa sani pama gama gari. So while singing it, we will see all that after some time. So you have to add these things. Sani pama gama gari pama sani da ni da pa sani pama gama gari. Then sa ga ma pa ni da sa. That is, so you have to take it like this. So sa ga ma pa ni da sa ya. So that end note is just in terms of carve only. Sa ga ma pa ni da. That is how much? 2 fours. Again? 2 fours. Correct. Sa ga ma pa ni da sa. 2 4, which is actually 8. So ta 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 ta. Then ta 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 ta. What is that? Last one is a carve. What is that? 6. 8, 6, 4. That's what you have. Sagamagavanaja. So I don't think any maths professor also in the world can do such a thing with such beauty in terms of music. So, like I said, these are all great things which occur to wonderful, great musicians. So, we're going to see a lot of things which will come in the Charanam also, like this. Okay. Now, let us just sing the Muktayi swaram once and then go back to the Pallavi, Anupallavi, and then again the Muktayi swaram. Okay? So we will start from Nisa Nida Panisa. 1, 2, 3. Slightly faster. Let us try it slightly faster. Okay? Nisa Nida Panisa Gama Pagama Nisa Gama Gama Panida Panisa Nida Panisa Mapasa Gama Nisa Panisa Gadi Magapa Manida Sa Nisa Nida Panisa Gama Pagama Nisa Gama Gama Panida Panisa Nida Panisa
Mapasa Gama Nisa Panisa Gari Maga Pama Nida Sa
Nida Panisa
Nisa Gari Maga Sani Pama Gama Gari Pama Sani Dani Dapa Sani Pama Gama Gari Sagama Pani Dasa Sagama Pani Dapa Sagama
Vanajaksha Aksha Nilne Naumiti Vanajaksha Nilne Naumiti Vanajaksha Nilne Naumiti Kripa
Judara Namida Kripa Judara Sanagadi Muni Sanuda Pada.
So second time when you go, you can start from Haisa. Sana sana kadi mudni. So let us go from the first line once again with the low sa. Sana kadi
Muni Sanuda Pada Sanagadi Muni Sanuda Pada Swami Shire sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ma pa sa ga ma ni sa pa ni sa ga ri ma ga pa ma ni da sa ni da pa ni sa ga ri ma ga sa ni pa ma ga ma ga ri pa ma sa ni da ni da pa sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da sa ga ma pa ni da pa sa ga ma ga Vanajaksha.
Good. So that completes the Purvangam of this Varnam. So before going to the next portion of the Varnam, let us just sing some more phrases which will be very, very helpful for us to sing the next portion of the Varnam. So let us just concentrate on the higher octaves. Oh, full round, huh? Okay. So we will just do one more round. Again, even increasing the tempo still further. So we will probably have it like Vanajaksha. Okay, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Vanajaksha nillenam iti Vanajaksha nillenam iti Vanajaksha nillenam iti namida kripa judara namida kripa judara sanakadimuni sanuda pada sanakadimuni sanuda pada swami shivenu gopala deva swami shivenu gopala deva nisa nida pa nisa gama pa gama ga nisa gama gama pa nida va nisa nida va nisa ma pa sa gama nisa pa nisa gari ma ga pa ma nida sa nisa nida pa nisa gama pa gama ga nisa gama gama pa nida va nisa nida va nisa ma pa sa gama nisa pa nisa gari ma ga pa ma nida sa nida va nisa nisa gari ma ga sa ni pa ma ga ri pa ma sa ni da pa sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni da sa Sagama panida pa Sagama Vanajaksha.
Okay, so let us sing some other phrases, the higher octave. So why don't you start? Should we just sing some? Can you continue? Yeah, you can continue. மைக் வேணுமா? மைக் வச்சுக்கலாமா? வச்சுக்கலாம். அப்படியே can just pass on the mic. கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட் ஃபேஸஸ் அப்படி பாடு. எப்படி இந்த You want to try? You can just pass the mic. Want to try?
Na 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 tadarana nara na 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 nara na
Good. Okay, good. So we'll just conclude with some more phrases. That's just repeat. Yes, that's a good point actually. So the ragas which are near, which hover around the place, like the volume, the volume with. So when we sing things like that, we are singing all these things. Sagama panida sa sanida bamada maga sagari maga. So the entire idea of Behag is still intact. So these notes are the same notes. So we may have a idea that in Behag also we can do that, but there is an extent to which you can carry that jaru itself. The moment you do that, the entire thing, the entire color of this Behag is transformed into Hamiri Kalyani. Gamapanidasa Riza Magava Madhavasani Irida Sani Zanida Pamavamaga Sani Zamagavarisa Magavarisa Davasada This kind of thing we seldom do in Behag. Gamapa nida sa nida pama pagamaga. That is how we will come down. Sa nida pama These kind of, it is basically the way in which you handle the notes. So we have to be very careful when we sing Behag, just to sing it like this. We cannot sing it like Immediately we cannot go to the Madhyama like that. Even if you do, there is a way in which we have to handle that slide. We cannot do that. So we can also use certain catchy phrases in this raga. We have the liberty, the freedom to do such things in this raga. So that is one thing. In Hindustani music itself, there are some ragas which, when we sing this Behag, there are many javalis. There's so Saramaina Martalento Chalura. Even in that Saramaina itself, Saramaina, if you give it like that, there may be a slight feeling of familiarity. Saramaina Martalento Chalura. Then, even in Behag itself, when it comes from the Hindustani framework, there are other ragas like Maru Behag. So we have now taken this Behag into our music. Behag, see, it's still Behag, because we cannot call it Karnataka Behag. There is another raga, Karnataka Behag, which is totally different. It is Janyam of Harikamboji. So Gama Pani Dasa. So what are the key phrases which, if we sing, will certainly establish the identity of the raga, the characteristic features of the raga? Sa Gama Pani Dasa. We will sing that. Sa Gama Pani Dasa.
Sa Gama Pani Dasa.
Pani Sa Gari Maga.
Pani Sa Gari Maga.
Magari Sa Ni Da Pa Maga Maga.
Magari Sa Ni Da Pa Maga Maga.
So those were some of the key phrases of the raga. So we will continue with the second portion of this Varnam in our next session. Thank you.